Hello there, it's Monica. Thank you for clicking in and welcome. So, one of the things that I really enjoy, I guess you could say it's sort of a passion of mine, is organizing. And so I wanted to share with you guys really quick my makeup organization. I am not, I don't have a huge makeup collection. I guess maybe some people would think I do, but I think like if you're a real makeup person, like if you're like love makeup, I think my collection is just like it's not very much. But I thought maybe you would get some ideas of how I decided to organize my makeup because the reason I decided to reorganize it was because I wasn't really using everything I had. Um, so, and I wasn't sure of what I had, what I thought I bought, but I wasn't sure I bought, um, and how I liked it compared, how I liked one, like, let's say one mascara compared to another, because I kind of had them all over the place. Before I just had like a little cluster of what I used mostly. And, and yeah, so I just wanted to have basically have access to everything all the time. Whenever I do my makeup, have access to everything that I have of that particular product that I'm using. So let me show you what I mean. So, and you can do this different ways, like with different sorts of containers, but I just used what I had. And firstly, I started with this, I guess it's like a makeup case by, I think it's Soho. Is it Soho? London, Soho, New York. And I got this, I think, on clearance at Ulta, maybe like a year or two ago. And it's, it has like a lock and it opens up. I'm sure you've seen these if you maybe even own one. So basically what I did is in this I decided to put all my like foundations, concealers, eyebrow powders, and correctors, all that, bronzers and contour. So basically, like for example here, I'm not going to go through every product because I think that would take way too long and that's not really what this video is about. But like for example, hopefully you can see it. If stuff falls out, that's fine. So like for example here, these are all my concealers. So whenever I reach for a concealer, I don't just use I don't know, the one I use most often. I have access to all of my concealers and I can try the different ones and see which ones I really like and maybe either get rid of some of them or just if I want to go through them, whatever I want to do. Here I have my color correcting stuff. So I have like a green concealer, I have an orange concealer, a yellow concealer, and I also have some brightening here. So here's really all of the correcting concealing section. So I have access to everything. And this correcting and the concealers, this is all I have. I don't have any of this anywhere else that I'm keeping. The only way I would keep any one of these products or anything anywhere else would be is if it was like a backup, like if it was an extra one of a particular product, like if I had one of these like another one that I had just bought, and so that's my backup. So anyway, you get what I'm saying. And then here I have all my brow stuff. So these are my brow pencils, pens, brow gel, brow wax, yeah, so just all the different brow stuff. Here I have my contour and bronzers, which is not very many, just one contour and bronzer, so I know that's all I have of that. And then in here, further down, oh well, if stuff falls, it's all right, but I really want you to just kind of see. And then at the very bottom, it's just a big opening. So at the bottom, I have, that's better, I think. So at the bottom, I have, these are my primers. So in that little kind of plastic zippy Ziploc bag, I just kind of created like a little compartment to keep them all together. So those are all of my primers, including, I think I have Yeah, those are also eye primers. Um, so there's that. These are all the foundations I have, including a BB cream, but that's all I have. I don't have anything anywhere else. And then here are all my powders, which is just really 3, I think, right? Oh yeah, I have another one. Anyway, just all of my face powders. And then I have a correcting wheel too, a corrector kind of wheel here because it didn't really fit up here. But anyway, it's like pretty much in the same spot. So that's that. Anyway, I'll just make sure I put it back later. So let's get that out of the way. So that's where I have that. So, and then next I have here, I have this, by the way, I keep closed and I keep it on the ledge of my bathtub. So my bathroom sink is right here. So the ledge of my bathtub is that little space right there. That's my bathtub. And so I usually would keep it just sitting right there, right next to that little cluster of products. So that's another thing that I like too, because I used to keep all of my makeup on my counter and like around my sink, and then just like the rest of my stuff I didn't use every day, like just in my drawers, like kind of all over the place. But now I keep it separate, and so whenever I want to do my makeup, I just turn around and get this, put it on the counter and open it up, and then just go from there. The rest of my makeup, I have I dedicated one drawer to the rest of my makeup, and I'll show you what I put in that drawer, which is just in the same area where my sink is, just underneath the sink between my husband and my husband's sink, which is right in front of me, and my sink, which is right over here. There's like a little column of cabinets, and so that cabinet is right in the middle there, and I can easily reach for the rest of my makeup as I'm doing my makeup, even yeah, with this on the counter and then just the drawer right in front of me. So it's really easy access. So that's another thing too. It has to be really easy for me to use it all the time. So this is the first, I put them into bags because I have a bunch of like makeup bags. So here, if I want mascara, I know that all of my mascaras are in here, every single one. So if I want to try, like, this is the most recent mascara I got. This is the Maybelline Chaotic Lash. So I've been using this one a lot and I do like it, but I've been wanting to like try different combinations and of mascaras, and I know that these are all waterproof because I have to use waterproof for my curl to stay in my lashes. So these are all my waterproof mascaras, and they're all in here. There's no other mascara anywhere else. Again, unless there was a backup, but actually I don't have any backup makeup right now. I pretty much am using all of it right now. So yeah, so I know that every time I reach for a mascara, I have access to all the mascaras I own. So I really like that. So yeah, so that's that. So this is my waterproof mascaras. And then I also have a bag of non-waterproof mascaras, which are these. I know that there aren't very many in here, and I use these for my bottom lashes whenever I do wear mascara on my bottom lashes, because that doesn't have to be waterproof, because I don't curl them, you know. So these are, I know that reaching in here, these are all non-waterproof mascaras. Some of them are specifically for, actually no, none of them are specifically for lower lash. I just choose to use all of these for my lower lashes because they're not waterproof. So anyway, so now I know that in here are my non-waterproof or lower lash mascaras, right? And each bag is quite distinct, so I know I can reach and just remember which bag is which, right? So those two are my mascara. Here I have in this bag, this is an old cosmetic bag I had forever. This is actually where I used to store my my most used makeup. So I'd always just have it in here and then just use what I had in here. But anyway, but now I keep all my highlighters in here. So that's all my highlighters, powder and liquid highlighters. So there's a Gerard there. There's some Lumi ones and some Physicians Formula ones. But anyway, so yeah, so now whenever I use a highlighter, I know where all of them are and I can look and see which one do I want to use. Oh, I forgot I had this one, or I forgot I had that one, you know, so I always know what's, and I might still reach for the same stuff every time, but still I like knowing what I have. And I absolutely hate when I go to buy something and I realize that I already had it and I thought I had run out or I thought I had lost it. I hate that because it's just like a waste of money to me. So yeah, so that's just like a pet peeve of myself that if I do that. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to organize my makeup better, you know. And since I've been getting into makeup more lately, it's fun. So that's my highlighters. I know that's what's in there. And then in here is my eyeliners. So all of my eyeliners are in here. Liquid, I think I just have one liquid here by Milani, but I have I know all my eyeliners are in here. So that's that. And it's just perfect. So that's my eyeliners. And then in here, this is where I keep all my lipsticks. So that's my lipsticks. I sort of have them organized. On this side, it's more like the lip balms or tinted lip balms. And then on this side is more like the lipsticks. Like the more opaque lipstick, legit lipsticks are on this side. So I know, like if I really want to wear like a good, like solid color of lipstick, I know that I have them all on this side. If I'm looking for just like a tinted or a soft lip, I know that I go to this side. Yeah, so I can pretty much see it all because I don't have that much. I mean, to me it's a lot because I'm not like a crazy makeup person. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I think that's a great thing. That's just not who I am. At least not yet. We'll see. So anyway, so that's that. I really like how I can just kind of look at everything like that. Next, this is my eyeshadow bag. And in here, not only do I have all my eyeshadows, I have one palette. See if you can get a good look at what I have in there. It's pretty good. So I have a palette, the Lorac Pro. I have a small NYX palette, and I have a couple of drugstore palettes there that just are like, have 3 shadows in each one. But I also have stuff that I would use with my eyeshadows. For example, I also have pencil or crayon eyeshadows. I have a few from NYX. So I have everything that's eyeshadow is in here. And I have several also that I just have been collecting from the Color Tattoo shadows. I have a bunch of neutral ones, also have them in there. So I always have access. So like I was saying, I also have things that I would use with my eyeshadow. For example, you know how sometimes that whole thing of putting tape here? Well, I have tape in here that I would use, and this is like a bandage kind of tape, gentle paper tape it's called. I just remember hearing or reading somewhere that this is a good tape to use on your face because it's like made to be put on the skin. So anyway, so that's that. That's why I have that in this bag. And also eye drops. Eye drops to wet my brush. I can easily run the tap and just wet my brush that way. But I always like to have like a specific thing for a specific task. So I could like use this up and then just fill it with water. And I just like the fact that I have like a little dispenser for wetting my brush for my eyeshadow. And it's in there, you know. I just kind of like that. I like when things are, like there's a particular thing you use for a particular task. So anyway, so that's in there too. All my makeup brushes, FYI, those I couldn't figure out a way to put them away, which was fine. So I really just keep them on those I do keep on my, next to my sink, but I have them nicely organized in like different jars and things, and that works out really nicely. I also have all my lip balms And I actually keep my extra Aquaphor in here too. If I want chapsticks or if I want lip balms, all of them are here. So that's perfect. I even do the same thing with my makeup removers. So all of my makeup removers, I mostly use this, the Neutrogena makeup remover, the makeup remover cleansing towelettes. So I mainly use that, but I also have this, the eye makeup remover lotion, which I do like to use to remove my eye makeup, although it does sting my eye a little bit, which I don't like, but also that's another makeup remover, so I keep it all together. And I also still have some of my eye makeup remover liquid, the Up and Up, which is comparable to the Neutrogena oil-free, and I keep that together. I don't usually use this, but I keep it there just to remind myself I have it, I can use it, maybe I'll go back to it. So I keep it all together. Also, all my face sprays, also I keep them together. I have the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. So I have that one. I have the one by NYX Matte Finish. Have those, and then I have this rose water with glycerin that I also use as a makeup setting spray. So I just keep all those three together, and I do use all these three interchangeably. So I know everything I have. I don't have any of these anywhere else. So that's what I have, and I keep them together in the same drawer where I keep all my bags of makeup that I just showed you. So that's that, and I love that. And then couple last things I have in another drawer that I keep right here. I also did the same thing with all of my hair products, all of my hair like styling products, elastics, clips, bobby pins, all of that is in the same place. I also keep my extra hair dye in there. My root touch-up stuff that I use. If I have some gray hair peeking through, I have some of that. And I did pretty much with all my beauty stuff. Also, under my sink, I have a basket full of all my styling tools for my hair. My blow dryer, my curling irons, my flat irons, it's all just right there. And again, everything, I have also like a basket with like all of my manicure pedicure stuff, all of it's in there. I categorized my my nail polishes, put them just like in Ziploc bags, and kind of put like all the reds together, all the blues together, all the really darker, almost black ones and the black together. And so that way I can grab one and look at all the colors I have in that shade, so I know everything I have again. So I have access to everything, and I don't have nail polishes anywhere else. They're all in there, so I know what I have. And then lastly, this little cluster of products that I have right here, that's actually a tray of products, and those products are new. Those are new products that I'm trying out. So so that way they're handy all the time. Like, oh, I want to try that, or I want to keep trying that because I don't know if I like it yet, or whatever. So so yeah. So that's what that is right there. And I just keep that out so that way I know I have new products that I want to try. So yeah, so that's it. So I think that's all I have. Gosh, I hope that was helpful. Yeah, really just did that with all the stuff, all my beauty stuff. My things that I use to exfoliate or dry brush my body before I take a shower. I have all that kind of hanging on a hook. I have all those there, and it kind of reminds me to do that every once in a while. All my deodorants, I don't have that many deodorants. I have 2 types of deodorants that I like to use, but I have them right there, both of them available. Yeah, I just try to always have everything together and know what I have of that particular thing, and just be able to use it, you know. So so that way nothing goes to waste, and you just figure out what you like, and maybe you just don't like it and you just want to toss it or give it to someone. That's fine. So yeah, so that's it. Yep, I hope that was helpful. That's all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to rate, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you leave a comment, please tell me where you're from. I'd love to know where you're from. So I am always wishing you your best, and I will see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.